Okay, let's start off talking about Cameron Bay. If you don't know who Cameron Bay is, she's a porn star who recently contracted the HIV virus, which is pretty much told the adult industry that they have to have a lockdown and they have to find out who might have contracted it from her, if anybody contracted it from her, or if they were the person who gave her the actual HIV virus. Now, that's a horrible thing not to hear, that you have HIV. It's bad enough that if you're in the industry and you hear it, you pretty much your career is over in that. But it's pretty much bad overall for anybody to have that disease, to hear that news, because it's going to be devastating. It is going to affect you. But the purpose of this video I'm going to talk about right now is that we're not taking HIV serious anymore in America. It doesn't seem like we want to talk about it. We act like it doesn't exist anymore. And we still have this false sense of invincibility, of invulnerability in this world today, that I won't be the one to get it. I won't get it. I know what I'm doing. They look clean. Those kind of statements and phrases in people's minds is why that disease has been so rampant as it has been. People don't want to protect themselves. People like to believe that, hey, it's not going to happen to me. I know what I'm doing. When in fact, it can happen to you. If anytime you have unprotected sex, it can happen to you. Unless you know every move of the person you sleep with, it can happen to you. And that's why I wanted to bring this up, because in the 90s, we really talked about it. It was something that was a big campaign. Everybody was talking about, hey, have protected sex. Don't have unprotected sex out there. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself. And nowadays, people don't even do that. People don't even remotely think about protecting themselves. Like, so many people want to get their groove on any way, shape, form, or fashion that they'll do anything with anybody. And I kind of thought about it, because I don't hear people saying, like, I had a one-night stand with this girl at the club. And I think to myself, did you use protection? And some people look at you like you're crazy when you say it. Like, use protection? No. I had to get it on, man. She was looking good. She looked clean. If you ever had to use the word, she looked clean, you're a fucking fool. Because just because you look a certain way doesn't mean you don't have it. Because like I said, when I think about this whole thing and everything that's going on, I kind of wonder, do the average young American think that it's only a gay disease? Do they think it's only something that happens in urban areas? Do they think it's just like if you don't live in these areas, you don't deal with these kind of people, it won't happen to you? It's like, nah, that can happen to anybody out here when you have unprotected sex. And unprotected sex is only one way to get it. I mean, if you're actually using needles where you're doing drugs, you can get it. You go to certain hospitals that don't dispose of that kind of stuff, you can get it. Because it's like people don't believe this stuff happens out there. Like, people don't want to protect themselves. It's like people don't want to think about it. It's like, if I don't think about it, it won't happen to me. And that's not the case. It can happen to you. Protect yourself out there. When you go to a tattoo parlor, ask about how they dispose of their dirty needles. Ask about have they passed a health inspection. Same thing when you go to hospitals. Watch what they do. Watch what they're doing. Because when they come to you and they're going to give you a shot, make sure they open it out of a plastic wrap. Don't let them come there with a needle already waiting. Ask to see them do it in front of you. Ask them to open that package up in front of you and put it on. That's what I'm going to ask you. Like, before you do anything out here, you need to protect yourself. Because, if you hear somebody's feelings, fuck them. Hurt their feelings. Same thing, a lot of people say, oh, you got to put a condom on? I would say it. Before I hit any girl up I know nowadays, I would put a condom on immediately. Immediately bring that condom out. But yeah, I'll put a condom on. Why? You think I got something? Yes. I ain't got time to wonder if you might have it. I got to know for sure. I got to protect myself. Because it's like you can't get a do-over when you get certain venereal diseases. You got to protect yourself. That's why I want to stress it to you guys. Protect yourselves out there. Don't end up like a lot of people out here that when it happens, you're going to be shocked. Don't sit there and be like, oh, it happened. It happened because you didn't protect yourself. Protect yourself. Only you can protect you. Peace out.